JP Miller case. I just felt like I needed to talk before I showed this to you. The constant use of tears concerns me because I feel like it's a mental tactic to get into people's heads. And I think that he spent years prepping people to want to feel bad for him, to think that he's just an imperfect person and being honest with them so that they can relate, but ultimately setting them up to find out some really scary stuff. Justice for Mica.
I have an acquaintance in my life. I've known this person for probably 25 years or more. I forget how old I am. I'm old. Probably more than that. But anyway, and on the outside, they are a super Christian. I mean, they look the part, dress modestly. This person will not watch R-rated movies. They don't go to the beach. They don't go to the water park. They think that's wrong. They don't cuss. They don't drink. They don't chew. They don't hang out with people that do. They can quote scripture, tons of scripture. This person can teach the Bible so well, but I've never known them to love people. And so I had a conversation about 3 months ago. I said, do you mind if I ask you something in love? I said, and we've known each other forever. And I said, you know, I know that you love Jesus, and I know you're good at this and this and this. I said, but have you ever loved anybody? They said, what do you mean? I said, I've never known you to believe the best. You always believe the worst. I've never known you to cover. You always expose. I said, I've never known you to be patient and kind. You're usually a little bit proud and boastful and rude. And we're not acquaintances anymore after that. But anyway, but I thought about that. I thought, you know what? I have a lot of problems. I have a lot of problems, okay? I have a lot of problems. But one thing I think that God has always been very pleased with is that I love people who seem to be unlovable. I love people that are gay. I love people that are atheists. I love people that don't believe like me. And I don't water down the truth of the word. I think it's so much easier to present the truth in love than we think it is. Add some humor in there. And listen, when I present truth sometimes to people, I talk about myself. Let me tell you why I need Jesus. Let me tell you why I was in pain. Let me tell you why I was on the way to hell. I talk about me. It's so much easier to present truth that way when you're referring to yourself than it is pointing at them, you know? But I would rather have a lot of problems and love people than be Mr. Perfect Christian and not care about people. Genesis 9:26 says this.